Hey guys, just want to do a video about new gun I picked up. I've been hesitant to pick up a Glock. I know everybody's going to think I'm crazy. I purchased a Glock years ago, and I had a lot of trouble with it. And I know all you Glock guys are going to say, you know, you're full of shit and all that other stuff. I had a ton of trouble with it. In fact, I wound up getting rid of it. It just gave me so much trouble. I hated it. This is a Glock 30 slim frame. I picked it up a couple weeks ago, and you know, I really I like the look and feel of it. It's in 45 auto, and I figured, it's been long enough, years. Let me try a Glock again, and see what happens with it. I haven't fired this one yet. The gun is unloaded. I put a Pierce grip extension on this here to make it a little more comfortable because I got a big hand, number one. It comes with 2 magazines, and I picked up a Glock 21 magazine, little extended magazine deal. So if I want to go, target shooting and stuff. The range I go to a couple indoor ranges, which unfortunately they don't allow you to shoot at, number one. I mean, film at, number one. But I go to a private farm to do some shooting, through a friend of mine. But I'm at the range the other day with my Ruger, and there's a guy there shooting a Glock 21, and we started talking a little bit. And he said to me, he says, "Do you own a Glock?" And I said, "Yeah, I just picked one up, but I haven't fired it yet." So, we were, bullshitting and, talking. And he said to me, "Do you find that a lot of Glock users don't really tell the truth when they do have problems with a Glock?" I says, "Yeah, it's not just Glocks. It seems like everybody who buys a gun, they feel obligated to that manufacturer because they purchased the gun and they shelled out good money for it. Me, on the other hand, if I have a problem with it, I'm going to say I have a problem with it. And if it's, a problem that can't be resolved, I'm getting rid of it. I'm not going to keep it." But like I said, it took me a long time, over 10 years, to pick up another Glock. Now, the other one left a really bad taste in my mouth because it just gave me all kinds of trouble. It was a nightmare to even fire it. In a couple townships that surround where I live in New Jersey, there's been 3 or 4 police departments that have switched to Glock from other manufacturers. And then there are 3 other police departments within like a 50-mile range of where I live that switched away from Glock. One of them went to HK, one of them went to SIG, and I don't know what the other one went to, but I do know they changed. They may have went to SIG also. Like I said, I've been out of the Glock picture for 10, 12 years, and I don't know if their quality is still there or whatever. But like I said, I had problems with mine, and I didn't make a big deal about it. I just got rid of it. Something like that bothers me, and you pay good money for it. And I did take a loss on it, but what are you going to do? Anyway, this is a slim frame model, 30. It feels very comfortable in my hand. It feels a little like my Springfield Armory XD. A little bigger than my subcompact 40 XD. But, I put the slim frame up against the regular Glock 30, and I'll tell you, I could hardly tell the difference. I mean, it's so minimal that there's the difference between the two widths on it. But you know, I'd like to know if anybody else have had, you know, similar problems with the Glock, or like I have a friend of mine that, you know, he swears by Glock. He has like 5 or 6 of them, and they don't give him any trouble. And then, like I talked to this guy the other day. He had a couple that did give him trouble. So maybe it's like anything else. It's something that's physically, it's made by a machine and a person. It's machined out of metal and plastic. And just like a car, you either get good ones or you get bad ones, you know. The fit seems really well on here. I had it apart. The machining is all nice inside. You know, it's a nice gun. But like I said, because of this big mitt I have, I had to put the Pierce extension on there, because without it, it's a little short. My pinky doesn't want to sit on it, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, nice looking gun. I figured I'd give it a try and stop complaining, you know, about the one that I did have that gave me all kinds of trouble. So I just thought I'd show this gun to you guys. I have another gun I'm going to be doing a video on soon. But I'll show that at, you know, later date when I get around to that one. And anybody that has a Glock 30, like I said, I haven't fired this one yet. Give me some input on it. The recoil and stuff. I won't be going out for another couple weeks with it, so you know, I'd like to know how it handles and stuff. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.